Hello and welcome to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English. I'm Fei.
And I'm Neil. Hang on a minute, Fei. Your champagne and caviar will be arriving in just a minute.
Champagne and caviar? But we're recording a programme.
Yes, and when we're finished, your Rolls-Royce will be arriving to take you back to the palace.
Rolls-Royce? Palace? Are you okay?
Oh, would you prefer a limousine?
Right, Neil, what's going on?
I'm giving you the royal treatment.
Ah, I see. To give someone the royal treatment means to behave towards them as if they're very important.
Exactly. It means to treat someone in the way a member of a royal family would expect. Now let's hear some examples of this expression in use.
I met my boyfriend's parents for the first time last week, and they gave me the royal treatment. We went out for a beautiful meal and then the theatre afterwards. You get the royal treatment when you book hospitality tickets in the Premier League. Free food and drinks and an amazing view of the match. I can't stand the new boss. He really expects the royal treatment from everyone. He's not that important.
You're listening to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English. In this programme, we're marking Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee. That's 70 years as British monarch, with a royal expression.
If you give someone the royal treatment, you treat them very well, as if they were a king or a queen.
Exactly. So, Neil, where's the champagne and caviar?
What champagne and caviar?
That you promised at the start of the programme.
Oh, I just made that up in order to teach our listeners a useful expression.
So I guess I'll be getting the train home as usual.
Sorry. No royal treatment for you today. Bye.
Bye.
This is the English We Speak with me, Jiaying.
And me, Neil. And I'm doing a bit of detective work today.
Detective work. So you're still searching for information about the missing biscuits? It's a bit of a mystery, isn't it?
Yes, I think a crime has been committed. Someone has stolen the office biscuit tin and we've got nothing to eat.
So, Neil, when did this happen?
It disappeared from the kitchen yesterday, but this morning the tin had been returned and now it's empty.
Ah, the plot thickens.
There's no plot, Jiaying. This isn't a story or a play. It's real life. Well, sort of.
I know. It's just a saying. When we say the plot thickens, we mean the situation has become more mysterious and more complicated. So I mean the mystery of the missing biscuit tin has become more mysterious. Let's hear some more examples of this phrase, the plot thickens.
Despite accusing him of stealing, it turns out he wasn't around when the crime was committed. The plot thickens. The woman I saw him with at the theatre wasn't his wife. The plot thickens. I thought he'd lost his job, but I still see him leave for work every morning. The plot thickens.
This is the English We Speak from BBC Learning English. We're talking about the phrase, the plot thickens. It's a light-hearted way of saying a situation has become more mysterious or complicated. So, Neil, the biscuit tin is empty. Isn't it clear what's happened?
Someone has eaten all the biscuits.
Yes.
Who would do such a thing?
Neil, I did see some biscuit crumbs on Rob's desk earlier.
Ah, the plot thickens.
I don't think it does, Neil. It's obvious who ate all the biscuits.
Rob. Right, I'm off to have a word with him. Bye.
Bye, Neil.
Hello and welcome to the English We Speak. I'm Fei.
And I'm Neil. Wow, that food smells amazing. What is it?
It's part of my new diet. I've decided to start eating much more healthily as my New Year's resolution.
You're making me hungry. I'm really impressed with your new healthy lifestyle. Congratulations.
Yes, it's a change for the better.
What? A change for the butter? You've started eating only butter? Nothing else? That doesn't sound like a balanced diet.
No, I said a change for the better. We use the expression a change for the better to talk about an improvement in the state or condition of something. For example, my new diet is an improvement in the way I eat.
Ah, that makes sense. And now I can see what you're eating. So many vegetables. Compared with the takeaway food you used to eat, it really is a change for the better. Maybe you can give me some advice about what to eat.
We can talk more about that after these examples.
The new manager brought in some new plants and repainted the office. The new look really was a change for the better. Many people feel that 4-day working weeks would be a change for the better. The decision to change the focus of the project was a change for the better.
This is the English we speak from BBC Learning English. We're learning about the expression a change for the better. We use this to say there's been an improvement in the condition or quality of something.
So, when I stopped eating meat, I felt that it was a change for the better for me. I feel being vegetarian suits me.
Yes, and getting regular exercise can also be a change for the better. Do you want to know what else would be a change for the better?
Sure. What? Less stress? Less work?
No. If you never wear that horrible flamingo costume you wore for Halloween again, that really would be a change for the better for all of us.
Well, that I can't promise. Sorry.
Bye, Neil.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to the English we speak. I'm Feifei.
And I'm Neil.
Neil, I just want to say thanks for my present. It was exactly what I needed.
Well, I know you love tea, and I heard that you smashed your favourite teapot. So what better present than a BBC Learning English teapot?
Exactly. A teapot is the gift that keeps on giving.
What? Keep on giving gifts? I'm sorry, Feifei. I can only afford one gift for you this year. I can't keep giving you gifts. How rich do you think I am?
No, I said the gift that keeps on giving. We use the expression the gift that keeps on giving to talk about a thing or situation which has benefits that are repeated over a long period of time. So, in the case of the teapot, it's something really useful that I can keep on using.
Ah, that makes sense. And it's not just for presents, right? For example, that silly video of Roy singing always makes me laugh. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
What silly video? We can talk more about this video while we listen to these examples.
That subscription to the video streaming site you gave me is the gift that keeps on giving. That marketing campaign went viral and people are still watching the video 10 years later. It's the gift that keeps on giving. My investment in shares is the gift that keeps on giving. I get dividends every month.
This is the English we speak from BBC Learning English. We're learning about the expression the gift that keeps on giving, which means a present or situation which has benefits that are repeated over a long period of time. I've just watched that video of Roy singing. It's hilarious.
I know. It makes me laugh every time I watch it.
It really is the gift that keeps on giving. I didn't know Roy could reach such high notes.
I particularly loved when the dogs start howling with him.
I think I'm going to watch it again while I have a nice cup of tea made in that teapot you gave me. Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, yes, please. Tea's always a good idea.
Bye, Neil.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, this is the English we speak, and I'm Feifei.
And hello, I'm Neil.
Hey, great news, Neil.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
I got a promotion.
Oh. Well done. Congratulations and all that.
Come on, Neil, you were never going to get one. And anyway, it's not all good news.
A promotion? A pay rise? More power? How is that not all good news?
Well, it means longer hours, harder work, having to work with you more. I expect you have some English expression to describe that.
I do, Feifei. You have to take the rough with the smooth. It means you have to accept the bad or unpleasant things in a situation as well as the good things. In other words, you can't have everything.
Thanks for the sympathy, Neil.
Here are some good things, though, Feifei. Examples.
I'm going to use my qualification to get a really good job, but I've lots of studying to do before I get it.
Well, you have to take the rough with the smooth, but good luck.
Having kids is very fulfilling, but it can be challenging too, especially the lack of sleep. But I guess I have to take the rough with the smooth.
This is the English we speak from BBC Learning English, and we're learning about the phrase to take the rough with the smooth, which means you have to accept the bad things in a situation as well as the good things.
So poor you, Feifei. You've got a great new promotion, but you're going to have to work longer. So fewer lunches with me, less time at the pub.
The expression for that would be to take the smooth with the smooth. But do you know what? This programme is a good example of taking the rough with the smooth.
So you mean there are some good things and some bad things? So what are they?
Well, the rough things are presenting with you.
Oh, and the smooth things?
The smooth things, the good things, it's a short programme and is nearly over. It's time to go, Neil.
Thank goodness. Enjoy your promotion then. Hope it goes smoothly.
It will. Bye.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From the BBC.
This is the English we speak. With me, Feifei.
And I'm Neil. We have a phrase that can be said to explain to someone that you are in the same bad situation as they're in. It's join the club.
Join the club? So you are asking someone to join a club. That's an organisation for people with similar interests.
No, we're not literally asking them to join a club. The similarity is that the person you are talking to shares the same situation. So, for example, if you told me you had too much work and I also had too much work to do, I would reply by saying, join the club.
So you are not showing any sympathy. You're saying it's just as bad for me.
I am, Feifei. If I said I can't go out tonight because I haven't got much money, would you be sympathetic?
No. Join the club. I'm broke too.
Oh dear. Let's have some examples.
I've been on my feet all day. I'm exhausted.
Join the club. Have you seen my calendar? I haven't got any free time till the end of the month.
Join the club. We've got a new baby, so I didn't get much sleep last night.
Join the club. Ours was awake until 5 a.m.
This is the English we speak from BBC Learning English. We're learning about the phrase join the club, which you can use to express that you're in the same situation as someone else.
Remember, it's not really about joining a real club, and we use the phrase to talk about bad situations. We wouldn't say it to express that you're in a similar favourable situation.
Got it. Neil, I really must get on now. I've got too much work to do.
Oh, Feifei, join the club. I've got to finish this script now.
That's easy. Just say goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the English we speak with me, Neil.
And me, Feifei.
We have an expression which is about accepting new ideas or ways of doing things. It's get with the programme.
Get with the programme. Give us some context, Neil.
Right, so I normally buy a sports magazine from the shop, but my friend told me to start reading it online because it saves paper.
Yes, you need to accept a new way of reading without wasting paper. You need to get with the programme.
That's right. And Feifei, have you read the latest book in the crime series I recommended? You know, the series that everyone is reading apart from you.
Yes, I have. It was amazing. When I said I hadn't read it, you said I needed to get with the programme.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's hear some more examples.
My friend's old-fashioned views offended people at her work. She was told to get with the programme. You need to get with the programme if you want to work here. Don't be late again. The writer decided to get with the programme after seeing reviews which called his work outdated.
You're listening to the English we speak from BBC Learning English, and we're learning the expression get with the program, which is a way of saying accept new ways of doing things, modernize views, or take on new ideas.
It's an expression most commonly used in spoken English.
It's often used to talk about someone or something being old-fashioned or processes that could be more efficient. For example, at work, sometimes workers need to get with the program and start using new pieces of technology.
Yes, and finally, if you go shopping, don't buy a plastic bag. Get with the program and use a reusable bag.
Thanks, Neil. I will. See you next time.
Bye. Welcome to the English We Speak with me, Neil.
And me, Feifei.
Sometimes when someone makes a mistake, we need to let them know that everyone makes mistakes and they should try not to worry about it too much. The expression we use is, it happens to the best of us.
It happens to the best of us. Could you give us some examples of when you've said it, Neil?
Sure. Yesterday, my friend told me he missed a deadline at work. He felt terrible about it. But I said, don't worry, it happens to the best of us.
Yes, we've all missed deadlines before. Can you give us another example?
Yes, I went to a castle near where I live at the weekend. At one point, my wife said I should take a photo of the castle, but I'd forgotten to bring my phone. I'd left it at home.
It happens to the best of us. I've also left things at home before.
Let's hear some more examples.
During the speech, the CEO completely forgot what he was saying. It happens to the best of us.
My daughter failed her driving test, and she was really upset. I told her it happens to the best of us.
My friend missed his train because he overslept. It happens to the best of us.
You're listening to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English, and we're learning the expression, it happens to the best of us. We say it when we mean don't worry, as anyone can make that kind of mistake.
Yes, it's a common way to make someone feel better who's made a mistake and feels bad about it.
Yes, it's a way of saying that they shouldn't worry about it, forget their mistake and move on.
Yes, and sometimes we say it can happen to the best of us using the verb can.
Well, we've run out of time, but that can happen to the best of us, can't it?
It certainly can. Bye.
Bye.